The question that I have is no news actually news? In the case of Donovan Mitchell, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, feels like the lack of action is action in itself. Last week around this time, all the buzz, everyone was talking. By the way, there's no looser lips than lips at Summer League. People will say things that you would have to track them down and they would never say on the phone. And they say them just so casually. Like you're looking around and you're like, did you just say that you're planning to offer DeAndre Ayton a max deal? Like what? Excuse me? It felt to me during Summer League Donovan Mitchell to the Knicks was imminent. Ran into Tibbs, by the way. Very nice man. He allowed me to get off some Tom Thibodeau jokes. He laughed uproariously. Little nugget. They were like, we gotta get Tibbs some stars. We gotta get Tibbs some real talent, man. I go, what you need to do is stop messing around and giving Tibbs guys who are very clearly not Tibbs guys. And Tibbs is sitting right there, and I go, you know the type. Durable, plays 1 million minutes, never gets hurt, plays defense, and totally down to run wind sprints when they fuck up. And he just starts laughing. It was a good joke. It was actually dead serious, but you know what I mean. So there was a ticking time bomb. Where is Kyrie going to go? Donovan Mitchell most likely going to the Knicks. Kyrie saying he's going to go to the Lakers sometime soon. He's telling fans that. And then, of course, no one hearing from Kevin Durant. People saying he wants to go here. People saying he wants to go there. People say he wants to go anywhere. Other people saying he changes his mind every 5 seconds, which I think that's probably more to be, that's probably more the case. Let's be honest. But nothing on this front. Looks like Utah and Spider are finally in a stalemate. As for Kevin Durant, the news, according to Brian Windhorst, is that nobody actually knows what is going through Kevin Durant's mind right now. The Nets aren't even sure what the reason is that he wants to be traded. Truthfully, the more you think about it, you're like, I don't actually know either. Because he said on his podcast, if Kyrie goes, let him go. And then Kyrie then stays for another year, and then Kevin Durant asks to go. Why would he do that? Let's find out more about what our man Brian Windhorst has to say on said topic.
I almost can't believe what I'm about to say. The Brooklyn Nets have had a good offseason. In a vacuum, they have gotten healthier. They have added supporting pieces. There's optimism that Ben Simmons is going to be better. And I think looking at the menu of options, the Nets are kind of like, Kyrie, Kevin, take a look here. What I will say is that nobody knows.
Pause. Oh yes. TJ Warren is enough to get me to rescind my trade request.
Kevin Durant is thinking right now. His communication with teammates and others in the league has been sparse. I don't even think that the Nets, Greeny, have a 100% understanding of why Kevin asked for a trade. He spoke to the owner in Joe Tsai and gave a reason, but I'm not sure the Nets are 100% on the understanding of it. So I think really the next step in this, barring a team's change of heart to meet the Nets' price, which I don't see at this point on the calendar, I think we're going to have to wait to hear from Kevin Durant about how open he is to running it back with the Nets. And here we go as everybody breaks for summer, sitting, waiting for that to happen.
He's not going to do that until training camp. We're not getting Kevin Durant coming out and doing a IG live like Kyrie Irving with sage burning in the background. No shot. Overwhelmingly, the vibe in Vegas was that the Nets were going to hold firm until they got the deal that they wanted. And unless they got a king's ransom, KD and Kyrie would remain on the team. And that they both have incentives. Kyrie wants to be a max player next year, and Kevin Durant just loves basketball so much. Neither one of them are going to hold out. So we kind of got you over the barrel, boys. Come in, put your Nets uniform on, and let's hoop.